Hello, I wanted to show you today this amazing Landola classical guitar that my dad found for me in a charity shop. I thought I'd run through it because they seem quite rare and there's not much about them online. So if anyone else has found one of these and wanted to know a little bit about it, I thought I'd try and go through it. So this is a V63 full-size classical guitar. Now, Landola guitars, I found out a little bit about them. They have a website that's up and running, and you can actually go on and you can put the serial number in and it will date the guitar. So I found a little bit out. Landola guitars have been made since 1942. The first factory-made guitar was launched at the beginning of 1946. The company was originally called Munkers and was established by the Mansell brothers in Finland. They designed and developed their own guitar models and working methods. They got very, very big as a company. In years to come, the company changed name and owners and settles on Landolas. Now, most of their guitars, it says, are handmade. Okay, so when my dad sort of sent me a message saying he'd found this guitar, I'll be honest, I hadn't heard of Landola. So I looked it up and thought, seems like a really, really interesting guitar. And it wasn't much money. And it also came with this fantastic hard case. I love these old vintage hard cases. So this one's pretty old and pretty battered, but that's what I like about it. The guitar itself has not got the original rosette. So the original rosette, something obviously happened to that, and it's had this rather nice one put on it. Unfortunately, it's not quite flush to the guitar because obviously if a rosette comes off, really to get it put back on is a luthier job. You'd sort of have to get that flush, but it doesn't really matter. I think that one looks quite nice anyway. I don't think it's solid top. I think it's a laminate at the top, although it's a very nice looking one. And then the back, I don't know what that is, whether that's rosewood or mahogany, I'm not sure, but it's nice looking. It's got a nice black binding around it, and you can see the neck, which looks like potentially was a two-piece neck, so stuck together in the middle. It's got this Min's Music sticker on it, where it obviously came from originally. Haven't been able to find out much about them either. I've done a little bit of work to it. I've lowered the action very slightly and just sort of polished it up a little bit. But it's an amazing sounding guitar. I've managed to date this one. So the serial number, which is inside on the ticket there, begins, I think it's 324. And the serial number, according to the Landola website, says that this was built between 75 and 82. It doesn't say much about the V63 model. A lot of the other models, it will tell you what they're made of, etc. Unfortunately, for this one, it doesn't. I think everything else on it, I'm just going to give it a quick tune up. I think everything else on it is completely original. I'm guessing when it was first built, it would have sort of been a mid-range guitar, really, maybe sort of, I don't know, a few £100, I would imagine. It's got very nice, tight tuners on it. They're really good. The original plastic bits here are nice and sturdy and not chipped at all. It's got no cracks in the guitar. And I've got to say, it sounds absolutely beautiful. I mean, I don't know if it's been used a lot or not, but sometimes just when you pick up a vintage guitar like this, they just absolutely sing. So all I've done is lowered the action. I've put some low action strings on it. I'm trying to remember what ones I put on it actually. I put I've got a set over there. Oh yeah, the Augustine ones, and they've really made it sing. So let's have a little listen to it. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? So I mean, if you find one of these in a charity shop, I would suggest buying it. This was £20, believe it or not, which was an absolute bargain. I'm over the moon with it. It's you know, it's very, very mellow. It's got quite a nice range on it, so we can go from soft to ponticello. Quite a nice vibrato. Nice and easy to play. The action would have been fine. I quite like a low action on guitars, to be honest, but it would have been fine. So yeah, if you find any of these, I recommend buying it. If you know anything more about the V63, or indeed if you've got one, let me know. I'd be interested to know what wood it is. I'm not great at telling what wood things are, but I am great at telling when a guitar plays well, and this one does. So if you find one or you've got one, let me know. Thanks for listening. Bye now.